This is the Alt Customs T1 Pro 60% keyboard, and after using it for about 5 days or so, I've been really enjoying this keyboard. So let me go ahead and tell you some of the reasons why you should maybe go ahead and pick this up for you. But Alta is not just a keyboard site, they also have mouse pads, keycaps, and a bunch of other cool stuff you can go ahead and choose on their website. Alright, let's get into some of the amazing reasons why I think you should go ahead and pick up this keyboard. So yes, you guys should already know that this is a 60% keyboard, and you guys are wondering, how are you liking it? Because if you are a longtime viewer of the channel, you might remember my video about the Pro 2 keyboard, which is my least favorite keyboard. I will never buy that keyboard again, and while it may be working perfectly for you, it did not for me, and there were so many issues I had that even some of my friends are having with the same keyboard. So yeah. Anyways, enough of that keyboard. We're going to be talking about the T Pro 1 keyboard, and one thing that I love about it is that you can go ahead and get custom keycaps on any of the boards on their website, unless if you just want to go ahead and buy it blank and buy your own keycaps, which is only for $100. Now, the only thing the Pro 2 really had over this keyboard right here is that its own software. This has no software involved, and you have to go ahead and control it through the function keys and everything, and a user's guide is on their site, so you can go ahead and see how to change everything like that. If you take a look on their website, you can go ahead and see all the different kinds of keyboards that they have and different themes. So if you have a very specific color theme for your setup, then I think these keyboards are amazing because they already come with keycaps. That is an amazing thing that these keyboards already have, so you don't have to go out and buy your own keycaps and work that hard. So that's really nice. Or another thing why you should get these keyboards is that you can go ahead and customize your own layout. So it's really cool. All you have to go ahead and do is go to the customize section, and you can pick all these different colors, and this is exactly what I did to my board. So as you guys know, I love the color theme orange and teal, so you know I had to go with the orange and teal vibe on my keyboard. I also did get red switches on my board, so here is a quick sound test of that. Now, one thing strange I do have to say about this keyboard is how to activate the other functions of the keyboard, like the F-row, arrow keys, and everything like that. You literally have to activate them before using them instead of just pressing the FN key and like WASD. That does not work. You have to go ahead and do a special, command like FN1 to go ahead and activate the whole entire F row, and then you have to go ahead and press FN4 to go ahead and activate the arrow keys, which I have never actually, experienced, because this is my second 60% board, so who knows, you might have to do that on maybe a Ducky or this keyboard, so I really have no idea if that is like the norm for a 60% keyboard, or if it's usually just holding down FN and then a key that you want to go ahead and press, because that's what I'm most used to. I also forgot to mention this does come with a custom USB braided cable, so if you want to go ahead and get like an orange or a yellow one or whatever, it'll come with a different color one. When I say custom, that probably meant like, USB coil and everything. It's just a braided cable, and you can go ahead and change the color of it, which I think is really cool. I didn't know that, so I just have black right here. The unboxing of this keyboard was very simple. The packaging did get a little damaged during shipping, but what's to be expected when it's being thrown around by people? Anyways, inside you do get the keyboard, which is neatly wrapped in styrofoam and a nice wrapping, and then also some stickers, which, I mean, who can go wrong with stickers? We love stickers. And then you get the keyboard and your braided cable. Another thing that I love about this keyboard is the lighting. The lighting is awesome compared to the Pro 2. One thing I do have to just say about the Pro 2 is that the color accuracy is nowhere near perfection at all. It's so bad. You might be on like purple and it would be red. You might be on orange and it would be like some weird yellow green color. So The colors on this keyboard are great, but again, I want to go ahead and say that this does not come with the software. You're going to be using what is on this keyboard, but it has a lot of cool lighting effects to it, so I wouldn't be too worried about it. And plus, you do have the keycaps, so if you are really picky about, you know, colors or whatever, you could always just use like a static white. So anyways, yeah, and that pretty much wraps it up about me using this board. I've actually been getting used to it and I've been loving it so far. Honestly, the only complaints would have to be how you use the F-row, but I feel like that's a very minor complaint. That could just be for this type of board that they use, but yeah. So anyways, that pretty much wraps it up on my 5-day review of using this keyboard for gaming, you know, productivity, YouTube. Pick one of these alt custom keyboards up at altcustoms.com and use code BlueFierce for 5% off. And I'm super excited to be partnered with Alt Customs. There is so much stuff that is coming, you know, out soon. I can't talk about it, but it's amazing. I'm very excited. And again, the cool thing is that Alt is not just a keyboard company. They sell keycaps. They're really cool speed mouse pads, which I am dying to get one day. And then they also have mice. So if you're into that and if you want to set up your whole entire setup around Alt, you can. So anyways, that is it for today's video. Use code BlueFierce for 5% off your order at Alt Customs, and the first 2 people to go ahead and do that will go ahead and earn some G Fuel to show my appreciation to you for using my code. And also, make sure to go ahead and use code BlueFierce for G Fuel, because I believe it might be 30% off, but it might not be by the time this video goes out. So anyways, thank you guys so much, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.